everybody, welcome back to Womiba Finance channel, and today I'll be telling you 7 councils that are employing overseas teachers. You know, in our last video I told you that it's the government that employ teachers because schools are unity schools and managed by government, except private schools, which there are 3% in this United Kingdom. There's not much that private schools, but majority of the schools are owned by government and managed by government. Some of these schools that are owned by government are, most times they are like Catholic school, Anglican school or Church of England, that kind of stuff, or Methodist school. But all of them follow one, regulatory body, like they call it Ofsted. So since it's Ofsted that are managing these schools and regulating them, sometimes Ofsted will now go and take like a go blind supervision and check how the schools are doing and rate them. Yes, schools are rated here. Some of them you can hear outstanding, blah blah blah, good, or need improvement, that kind of stuff. So it's managed by government. Likewise, in healthcare system, there are private hospitals and there are state-owned hospitals, which are NHS. And this, all of them, even private and government ones, are managed by CQC, Care Quality Commission or something like that. So now this Ofsted will now go to the schools, carry out some supervisions and all that, and rate primary and secondary schools. So if you're coming, when we talk of teachers, we're not talking of lecturers because that's university education. So when we talk of teachers, we talk of nursery, primary and secondary, which is like a 0 grade 2 in 12. So now we are now going to tell you 7 boroughs and some education institutes that manage recruitment teachers that you can apply. They are 9 in number, and I would like you to watch the video. I will tag in this video under the comment section, and even WTP, a Telegram link. I will tag the first video I did so you know how to proceed to start preparing your application. I've done that yesterday. So today is just to list out where you will go and find this job and start your journey, your application journey. Okay, having said all this, bear in mind that time is of essence, that the United Kingdom that are recruiting teachers will not open it up for everybody. That is why I want African countries that are like, if you're from Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Kenya, Uganda, just open the websites of these councils and apply. Look for the teaching jobs and start applying. There is no that it is not hard. The application processes are not hard like Canadian one. So far, once you apply, make up your your paperwork and your academic work and your resume. After you've gotten your KTS, then you can now start application to get job offer, because you need job offer to apply for a visa. Because although it's visa sponsorship, you must have a tangible. You can't prepare your CV and go to your embassy, United Kingdom embassy, and tell them to give you visa. You have to make sure that you are coming, that there's a job for you to do when you come in. So you need this QTS, and you need job offer. But having said job offer, remember references and remember safeguarding. They are important. So when applying to your police or your local institution that are giving this safeguarding reports or that, please make sure that you bear this in mind, that it needs to align. You shouldn't be found wanting of poor behavior, whether theft, fights, and all that. So you have to make sure that it's clean. Another thing is references. Please get your references from a reputable school. Maybe I prefer government school, or I prefer a well-known school that have websites, like private school. If they have websites, because there will be checks, there will be verifications, there will be like sorting out these applications. So everything needs to tick. This is the way it is. Everything needs to tick. And before everything can tick, things have to be in order. So bear this in mind. Okay, let's go to number one. Croydon. Croydon is in London. And I wouldn't say that Croydon is in expensive area. Like a girl that was telling me that needs to start application this weekend. She's telling me, oh, she heard that UK is costly because she'll be coming with her family, accommodation. I think she goes online and check the the accommodation bills, and she will run. She will tell me, please. Sometimes we apply for jobs depending on what we are looking out for. I cannot tell you that go here that is cheap and go there that is cheap, because London have their waiting salary scheme. You will not pay, somebody in London will not earn the same amount in the same job with somebody in Nottingham, because even in NHS it's like that, because government know that London have a special living wage. I know that you might be saying London is expensive depending on the money that are paying you. Please research your facts and research everything that people are telling you, even the one I'm saying here, and know the facts. London might be expensive, but remember, you will not be paid the same thing. Like, government will not pay you the same thing. They will pay somebody in Manchester, Birmingham, and all those places up north, because London has a special a salary scheme, or London living wage. So people in London normally earn higher. So that's what, it will not be the same. Like every county will not pay the same, because everybody know that London is expensive. Even me that is talking here, I can't live in London because I can't afford it. I've been here quite a long time, but I can't still afford London. That is truth. Although I live close to London, I live outskirts, close to Cambridge and London, in between there. But I know that London is expensive, and I wouldn't live there at this stage. Okay, number one is this Croydon. Croydon needs STEM teachers and even art teachers. So anybody that's, is teaching any course that is in science and the arts can still apply in this school. So Croydon is in London, and is a vibrant community for Afro-Caribbean and even Indians and Pakistan people. Everybody are living in this Croydon. It's a multicultural town. So it's quite good. You settle well fast in that area. Okay, number two is Enfield. Enfield is not London, and it is quite good because it's multicultural, town. Enfield, there are many Afro-Caribbean people in Enfield, and there are many Indians and Pakistan in Enfield. There are English, there are Caucasians, there are Scottish, everything. There are Irish. So everybody is in this Enfield. It's not a place that a black person or an Indian person will go and feel, or like feel alone. It's a place that you can even speak your language. I'm telling you, I'm being honest. You can even speak your language, and you must find somebody that speaks your language. Go and try. Don't ask anybody that lives in London. Enfield is quite balanced in the multicultural, thing. Okay, number 2 is Suffolk. Suffolk is, it's not London. And I think Suffolk should be, it has a county, it's a county on its own. But you will still see blacks there because I have a friend that lives in Suffolk. You will see black, there are even African shops there. It's not a place that you will feel lonely. Then number 4 is Hampshire. Hampshire is Surrey side, and they're close to walking and all that. And it's multicultural, but not to be compared to Croydon and Enfield. It's a multicultural town. You will see more of the English there. But you will not feel lonely when you go there. You will not feel lonely. There are your people. You will still speak your language and find somebody that speak your language, even at your working place. I'm telling you. Okay, West Sussex County Council are employing teachers, both arts and science, and they are in need of these teachers ASAP as soon as possible. So if you can start getting in your application, then that would be good, please. This county council is a very, very good county council. They pay well, and it's a very good place. The crime rate is so low. So you watch it. Then number 6 is Bracknell Forest Council. This council is quite small, but they pay well, and people that live there, have good testimonies, and there are many places to visit. And again, you can see the people are like it's a mix, but not like balanced like Croydon and Enfield. So it's your decision to make. Then Lancashire County Council is a very, very good place, and it's not like Enfield and Croydon, but there are many blacks there, and they have a very big university. And that school, there are many Africans that are studying in that school. You will not feel lonely, and you will not feel left behind. And again, this council, they have more like relaxed uh, um working pattern. So it's not like London that is on the go. These places are more populated like Enfield and Croydon, so everything moves in fast. But Lancashire is just like laid back. It's up north, and it's quite good, and it's a very, very cost friendly place to live with family. If you're looking for a cheap place, Lancashire, their housing, their everything is quite cheap in this city. So you check it and try and see whether it's something that will be of interest to you. Okay, having said all these things, I know that you'll be preparing your application. And again, there are other these two education resource groups are employing teachers. They are in the screen here. You can apply there. I will say link it in the description section in this video. You check it and see. But in the comment section, WTP is there in case if you start applying and you have questions to clear your doubts, and you can ask and get speed answer in WTP. That's Womiba Training Platform Telegram group. Then the video I did yesterday will be linked to this in comment section under this video, so you will see it and see what will be good to you, and how you can start your application. Okay, make sure that you start getting things ready like transcripts. If you can start off getting transcripts ready, because you need transcripts. Transcript is one of the important things you need in this registration, because you must submit your transcript. So start getting your transcript, because I know some people. I have a client then that applied for transcript. It took 4 months before it came out. And that school is a federal government school in Nigeria. So I don't know why it takes that long to give somebody their transcript. So to save your time and make sure that you get things quicker, the next week apply for your transcript before you start getting other things or going to get police check and all, because your transcript takes time. As I have heard, I've had many encounters with clients. Transcript takes quite a lot of money. It's something that would be easy to post. Like in this country, there was a time I asked my former university my transcript. They just posted it to my house. I'm telling you, within 2 days I got it. I didn't pay anything. I didn't pay them for the postage. I just called this school service. They just post it. But in Nigeria and other African countries, it's something that, takes time to apply for, and go the rigorous payments and the all that to get the transcript takes time. So start that one first, then do police checks and start getting somebody that will do your safeguarding, because they will give you a form to fill. After filling that form, they will send to the person that will do your safeguarding. Is that person, the people you work under, your character. Like I said, you're coming as a teacher, your character needs to be clean. So I need it needs to be clean. You need to be morally upright, because you are a teacher. You are, somebody student will be looking up to. So if you understand what I mean, I don't want to go into deep and start telling you what you shouldn't do with your life and what you should do with your life. Okay, I don't want to make this video too long. So if you have any question from the things I have said here, please don't, delay in coming to WTP to ask your questions. I am normally there and I answer questions as soon as I see them. And again, in that group, every day we share many job opportunities, and we, help support people making applications by themselves. Okay. And the last one and not the least, the tradition now, please subscribe, put your notification button on, and share with your mates and your friends. Please let them subscribe, because this is a new channel and we'll be giving you, good, quality content here without any fluffs or weeds. So our content are well researched, and we we put our hearts, to it, before, coming to share it with you. So please give us this subscription and make sure that you watch other video that might help you get what you want in your location, and how to live a life as a migrant working in a foreign country. These are all what this group is for. Okay, now, and I have said that one of the things we need to be doing now, we are looking to migrate and all that, is to do some training as well. Don't say that you a teacher. If you are a physics teacher, the things you can do is to check International Physics Teachers Organization, register with them, be active. This is the last tip I will give you. Your chemistry teacher, there are many organizations online, and Facebook and social media, have made things easier for everybody. So while you are trying to prepare your coming here, check and belong in your own subject area. If you're English or literature teachers, there are many groups for you, and see what they have there to offer, because sometimes you need this information, because information is currency, and I'm giving it to you free. And thank you so much for visiting, and see you next time. Bye bye.